TitleMatchNetwork.com.
What was your relationship with Vince Russo? You like the guy? You think?
I liked him because I thought he was talented.
Right.
What I didn't like is that he forgot where he came from. I used to do way back when he was just a smart mark doing his DJ thing
right.
in Nassau.
Right.
And then him thinking that he's king shit. And I didn't like that he felt that he knew my character better than me, and that he knew the business better than all the boys. I didn't like that. He didn't handle himself properly. He didn't like one of his ideas. He pissed him on like a baby. So he wasn't professional. He would he'd bitch and moan. And the time that I was done wrestling, and Steve came up to me. It was right after we had the cage match with Vince. Next night on Raw, and Russo had him booked in a three-way triangle,
right?
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Triangle.
Yeah, whatever. And him came in, kid, come here. So what? And he goes, man, they got me doing this, that, and the other. What do you think of this? I think it sucks. And Russo said, what do you mean? I said, hey, you just asked me his opinion. I'm just telling you. I said, I just don't like it. He said, why? I said, because in my opinion, Steve Austin just beat up our boss in the cage match. He said he's white hot right now. For him to come out in a match like just another wrestler, I said, I think brings his value down.
Did you see this phenomenon of Steve Austin? Did you see it happening as big as it was going to happen?
Oh, you betcha. You bet. That's why I was proud to be the guy that, the only thing that disappointed me is that I couldn't do it to the best of my ability.
Right.
But you bet. I saw Steve being the next guy, and I don't know that I saw wrestling period getting this big, but I certainly knew that he was the guy that was going to take us wherever it was going to go.
Right.
For sure.
What's your?
I was just going to say, and I thought it was cool because Steve's a good guy.
Right. What's your opinion on The Rock? As far as I know, Sheets have said you guys have personal heat.
Me and Rocky?
I don't know how true it is.
Really?
I don't know. It's comments you made on Bite This. As far as I don't know exactly what was said.
I didn't make any comments about Rocky.
Maybe it was.
Who was Steve? It was me saying that
Triple H should have the belt.
Yeah, Steve should have done the job too. Right.
Yeah.
That was me fucking around on Bite This at my house.
Right.
Steve didn't know. Because I a couple months went by and I was in Ross and everybody's telling me Steve didn't like, so I called him and said, Steve, you got a problem with this? With what? I said, well, I said, don't Bite This. He said, what'd you say? Steve didn't know. I said, well, I said this. He goes, fuck no, what do I care? What were you doing? Sitting at the house fucking around? Of course. No, Steve, and that's why I like Steve, because he doesn't get caught up in all that kind of stuff. Steve Austin can be Steve Williams when he's here home in San Antonio, and he can be stone cold at work. And that's what I like about him. He can separate the two, and he knows very well that I like him a great deal. Could care less who in the fuck he jobs to and who he doesn't. And then I'm sitting at my house with my feet up on the phone, fucking around, because I do that on all that stuff, all that internet stuff. I always fuck with people because they take it and they run. Keep your name on it.
TitleMatchNetwork.com.